Hi, everybody. We are back. The main stage is taking a break, but we're here with United World College Red Cross Nordic. Hello, everybody. They've been such a great audience, listening, talking, sharing, asking questions, and we have a global audience watching. Thousands of people are watching us and sharing their questions and comments. I just want to read you a couple of comments. Hello from London. I'm Charmaine from the global feminist organization, The Circle. We support women and girls confronting gender-based violence and economic inequality across the world. Happy to be tuning in here. Any place in which there is no respect for women, there's no security for life. This is one of the comments we got, and one from Dr. Taimi Castle is the director of the Mahatma Gandhi Center for Global Nonviolence at James Madison University in Virginia. Greetings, everyone. I'm Aida from Hokkaido University in Japan, feeling great to attend this conference virtually. Thank you. And also hello to everyone from UWC Mostar in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Hello, they're your friends, your colleagues. We have a special live show for you just from the Mandela Room, and we're going to be joined by two very special guests who will be joining us in just a moment, and we will give you a chance to ask them questions. The twins, the daughter and son of Narges Mohammadi will be here, as well as Karen, the activist from Chile that you saw speak. I want you folks to think about questions you'd like to ask. And we're still seeing the comments that are coming in. Here's one from someone who says that when Malala was selected for the Nobel Peace Prize, I think it was the biggest moment for South Asia. And this is the impact that the Nobel Peace Prize has. People pay attention and listen when you have the power that comes from the Nobel Peace Prize. And as you know, this is the Nobel Peace Conference, and on October 11th, on the Friday, will be the announcement of the Nobel Prize for Peace, this year's winner, the 2024 winner. And then in December, around on the date of Alfred Nobel's, by his will, it's always on December 10th, there will be the Nobel Prizes ceremony. They'll be in Stockholm, and the peace ceremony will be here in Norway. And at that time will be the start of the preparation for the next exhibition that you can see in person if you come to Oslo, the Nobel Peace Center. And please check out nobelpeacecenter.org. Follow them on all the platforms, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, YouTube. And what you'll see there, among lots of great archival material, is a special exhibition about Yoko Ono and her quest for peace, and what she has done as a person who has brought the world together through music and the power of her voice. And so we are going to be joined in a few minutes by our special guests who are making their way from the main stage. And we are so grateful to the online audience for being here. Please continue to post. Use the hashtag Woman Life Freedom, Nobel Peace Conference, and Free Narges. Very important that you're able to reach the global audience and send that power, send that emotion that we're feeling all the way to Evan prison, where, as you know, she has been imprisoned, and she is our 2023 Nobel laureate. So I think you are now ready for our very special guests who are going to take your questions and talk to you. Our guests are joining us from the main stage. Thank you very much for being here. Please welcome onto the stage Ali and Kiana. The microphones for both of you. You are two amazing young people. As a father of twins, I can't imagine what it is like to go through everything you're going through, but you do have each other, and I know that is important. So let's start with a question about what it's like to be representing your mother these last 1 year in this very public and very powerful way. Ali? By the way, who's the boss here?
My sister. Of course.
Yeah, what is it like to represent your mom?
Yes, of course. Yes, for me and my sister, it's very important. You know, in the start, when I was very, very young, I never understand why my father and my mother was arrested. Why sometimes he don't come home, and for a long time I cannot see them. But after I think 4 or 5 years after my birth, I realized, unfortunately, for in Iran, I am obligated to. My father and my mother are obligated to fight, and this time I understand. I am because if my mother and my father fight in Iran, it's of course for the freedom, for the equality, but it's for me and my sister too. In Iran, for example, if you are woman, you cannot s'habiller comme on veut. That's how you like. If you are homosexual, bi, lesbian, you cannot enjoy your life. If you support the system as a ecologist, if you are activities ecologist activities, you cannot, because the regime don't support that. So I understand we are obligated to support our mother, and it's why today we are ready to representing my mother.
Yeah, you're very strong, very brave people. Thank you. Kiana, can you talk a little bit about the moment at the Nobel ceremony when you were both there? You received the Nobel Peace Prize on behalf of your mother. What was that like? What was your emotions? How did you feel?
Okay, hello everyone. So I'm Kiana, and when it was no, and sorry for my English. I don't speak English very well, so
No, you
I
speak
can
great.
repeat.
Don't worry.
Okay, cool. So it was. I was really nervous because so many people were here, and I didn't know how I forgot everything, how living, how talking, how just walking. And I remember before the Nobel, I watched video who speak how it's a little ridiculous, but they speak about how walking with confidence for go to stage. And,
And see the royal family there, yeah.
yes, it was good, but I was really nervous because it was the first time.
Yeah, and you also brought a message that was smuggled out of Iran prison from your mother. And what is the emotion that you're going through as you were reading those very powerful words that she talked about, the cold, high walls of the prison?
I don't really good speak Persian too, so my mother used really complicated words, so I don't understand everything. But when I read, I remember, I realized really this is her who write this letter because I recognized how she write letter, speech, or something like this. And I have an impression maybe she's here back on me, but it was good.
And you feel her presence with you, right?
exactly.
Ali, can you, we're going to take a couple of questions from the audience, so audience get ready. Ali, tell us, your father is here and he has raised you, as Ms. Abadi was telling us. What is your relationship as the three of you as you're going through life?
I think my sister cannot. Tu peux mieux répondre. My sister can answer very better of.
So in home, I'm the boss, and I'm the queen. And when then I say do that, they do that.
Okay.
Because I'm the only woman, and it was difficult for me in the beginning, but now I'm the boss, so I win.
No, it's true because in the first, when my mother are arrested and we come in French, Paris, for my father, it's very, very difficult to learn the life for me and my sister because for 3 years he never see the their children grow up. So when in 2015 we go with our father in French, he understand now because my mother are arrested and we cannot go back in Iran. We are obligated to live in Paris. In the beginning, my father don't want because he was very scared because in the first we don't speak French. We spend all our time in Iran, so he don't want shock me and my sister. But he understand he are obligated, and we too. Yes. And but now it's every people, me, my father, and my sister try our best, and now it's just beautiful life. Ready.
Okay, we have just a few minutes left, so if I can take your microphone, I'm going to come here, and she's going to ask you a question. Yeah, introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Hello, my name is Maya. I am from
Yeah.
here. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm from Morocco, but I live in Colombia. And I had a question for you guys. I feel like what is exceptional about last year's Nobel Peace Laureate in general is the fact that there is youth representation. And I was just wondering, like, with your perspective as teenagers, what is a message you would like to convey to us also teenagers that have this dream of making a change in the world and making a positive impact based on your experience?
Est-ce que tu peux traduire en français, s'il te plaît?
Oui, je peux faire. Oui. Donc, ce qui est exceptionnel du prix Nobel de la paix de l'année dernière, c'est le fait qu'il y a la représentation de la jeunesse, comme vous. Du coup, quel serait un message que vous voudrez partager à tous ceux qui sont dans cette salle et tous ceux qui sont en dehors de la salle, qui voudraient faire un impact dans le monde et changer le monde d'une certaine manière?
For me, we have to help everyone who needs help. And freedom don't have price. And freedom, this is the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
Bon, in the first, sorry for my English, I try to speak good.
Speaking great.
Thank you. Just today, in the Occident, in Europe, America, we don't realize we have a big problem. Because now, today, our world, it's all world. For example, if in Syria, Bashar al-Assad kill his people, Syrian people, he start to go in Europe. It's a little politics, sorry. But the extreme right start to say he are not good person, he cannot come here. And in Occident, in Europe, in America, the democracy background, a lot. So if I have one message just for your security, defending our security, our life, our fight, because we are. It's very very symbolic, but it's true. We are all together. We are together, and our democracy is your democracy. Your security is your security, and of course we are human. For example, if you see what's happened in Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Iran, Afghanistan. It's very, very difficult. So just because we are human, we are obligated to defend, to speak about that, to support that person and more.
Okay, thank you. We have another question. Thank you very much. We have another Come on up.
So, hi, my name is Adira. I'm from Indonesia. I sadly don't speak French, so maybe you're going to have to translate this for me. But we know your mother is a very strong woman and as an activist and someone who speaks for the rights of not only women but everybody in Iran. And I want to know, at the end of the day, she is your mother. And what about her inspires you to this day? And what has she taught you about having the responsibility to fight for the voice of people and the youth as well? Yeah, that's my question.
Parce qu'elle est ta mère, qu'est-ce qu'elle t'a appris sur la responsabilité des personnes pour parler dans la face de l'oppression? Puis c'est quoi les
chose que elle t'a appris que tu veux que les autres personnes prennent avec eux pour donner à les autres?
Honestly, in the beginning, I didn't understand my mother and I didn't support her. This is sad, but this is true. But now I can understand and I can accept her choice because this is her life and her choice. In the beginning, I just want my mother. I don't care about democracy, freedom. It was not important for me. I just want to grow up with a mother. But now I understand, and she learned me to be determined. She learned me to fight for freedom. And she said, for the last time, freedom don't have price, and you have to fight for freedom for everyone.
Okay, so we're going to pause here. We wish we had more time with both of you, but please stick around for a minute. Folks, give them a big hand. And best of luck with your education and everything else you're doing and fighting with the Narges Foundation for the world. Folks, we have got one more Kahoot question that we have for all of you. So it'll remind you of being in school, right? If you've been in school, you know Kahoot. So pull out your phones, kahoot.it. If you go to kahoot.it, there's going to be a QR code coming up and a pin. Please use that so that you can participate. And we're going to ask you to tell us one word to describe what women's rights means to you. So watch for that when it comes up. You can participate. You see the game pin, and you use that. Are you folks Kahoot users? Have you used it in your school in France? Yes. You have, okay, yeah. So kahoot.it, and the question will be, what is one word what does it mean for women's rights? And then we'll show the answer a little later. Is it? It'll work. So just stay tuned for that. But here's one thing we're going to do. Shall we take a selfie with our guests here? Yes. So if you would stand up, we'll take a selfie while this question is coming on stage, and we're going to turn around. And all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. And then we'll let you. You want to take it? You do one on this side and one on this side for the.
I think that.
Okay. Okay. One side. This. Wait. Can you come here? Okay. We're going to do two. One this way and one this way. Yeah. Okay. 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 One on the other side. Yeah. Question. Well, thank you so much. Before you go, what are your plans? What can you tell?
Picture. This is my plans.
Okay.
Smile, everyone. Thank you so much.
Before you leave, what are your plans? What are you going to do in the next year or so, without revealing too much, of course?
Maybe I want to be a lawyer for women's rights, or completely opposite, chef, the person who cook.
Ali?
I don't know. Sorry. But I am sure and confident. I never let the fight of my mother and my father. I continue that. It's a certificate. But for my job, I don't know.
Thank you. Go ahead. Your one more thought, finishing thought. Yeah.
Just sorry for my English. Just that.
No. Folks, thank you so much to both of you. Wonderful, Alina. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you to them. Please connect and share their story and share what they're doing with the world. Bye-bye. Folks, you're seeing the energy in this room. That's because we are joined here by United World College, Red Cross Nordic. And we have people watching around the world at the various campuses of United World College. And we're very grateful to the entire team for bringing the students here and for connecting us around the world. This story, this conference is all about getting out the story of Narges Mohammadi. Please help us. Please share the videos. Please connect. Please make sure you use the hashtag #FreeNargis as well as Nobel Peace Conference, and also use Woman, Life, Freedom. We have lots of questions, comments coming in here. Greetings to everyone from the people of Iran is one of the comments that has come in. And so many questions. We will try to fit them in as we go through this. But we are so grateful to this in-person audience. Yeah. And everyone who is watching online. If you're in Oslo, there is the Nobel Peace Festival with music, entertainment, and so much more, which will start at 4 p.m. local time. So if you're in Norway, please come down to the Nobel Peace Center. It's outdoors, and these folks have already gotten ready, listening to music. I saw some dancing, is that right? Yeah, so they're ready. All of you, please come down the festival. We want to send good vibes out into the world. And with that, we're now ready to go back to the main stage and to Ingvild and the team there. We are listening and ready to participate as we go through. So over to Ingvild and the main stage of the Nobel Peace Conference 2024.